היסטוריה לעיני העולם. גינוני ידידות בין רודן העומד בראש מדינה גרעינית לבין מנהיג נבחר של המעצמה הדמוקרטית החזקה בעולם. אבל אולי הרודן שיטה ביריב החזק שהפך לפתע לידיד.
They have shut down, of course, the nuclear test site, which is no longer necessary for North Korea because they say they have completed their nuclear program. So they are shutting down what is no longer necessary for them. They are keeping and continuing with the operation of what they need to build up their nuclear arsenal. So what they are doing is far short of what they have to do in terms of denuclearization. They are not doing anything in the direction of freeze or denuclearization.
זאת ועוד, הדיפלומט המנוסה מדרום קוריאה אינו בז לרודן של צפון קוריאה. במפתיע, פיו מלא שבחים לשליט הצפוני.
The leader of one of the most impoverished state could still outmaneuver, outsmart president of the only superpower in the world, equipped with maximum leverage for negotiated solution. So I think if President Trump was more strategic, smarter, he could have achieved more than he did in Singapore. So I think it was a mistake to underestimate Kim Jong-un. He's very smart. He's a great strategist of our time. Not the greatest strategist, but one of the rare strategists of our time that we do not see very often. So this is a typical a case of asymmetric negotiations that favored North Korea. So I think this is a subject of a study for, students of international relations or negotiation strategies.
והנשיא טראמפ כבר חשף כי בנסיבות מסוימות יורה על פינוים מדרום קוריאה של כ-28,000 חיילי הכוח האמריקני שם. וכן ישקול להקפיא את התמרונים המשותפים עם צבא הדרום.
If, we come to a point that withdrawal of U.S. troops or drawdown of U.S. troops is the only card left to play with North Korea to complete North Korea's denuclearization, then I wouldn't object to Trump bringing this card out to play. But the moment he indicated that he's willing to withdraw U.S. troops, even before North Korea began the process of denuclearization, Kim Jong-un has already pocketed this withdrawal. And he thinks he would take it for granted. And he will think of more to demand from the U.S. as part of reward for denuclearization. So that's, I think, tactically, strategically, that's a big mistake that Trump, mentioned the possibility of withdrawal of U.S. troops. And even suspending joint military exercises. These are big cards to play that U.S. has to hold until the last to make sure that North Korea completes and abides by completes the denuclearization commitment. But he gave up. He showed all these wild cards up front. And he has undermined his own negotiating leverage with the U.S. for the future North Korean progress.
Little Rocket Man, we're going to do it because we really have no choice. We really have no choice. He may be smart, he may be strategic, and he may be totally crazy. But you know what? No matter what he is, we're going to handle it, folks. Believe me, we're going to handle it.
So he is not the little rocket man.
Well, he may be Rocket Man, but he is many other things as well. Rocket Man is not exactly, how he would be described. He would be one of the many things. Rocket Man is one of those things, but he is many other things. And for North Korean people, I think they are proud of his achievement in nuclear technology and missile technology and economic progress and greater freedom of economic activity. So what he's doing is to make a deal with the U.S. on nuclear issues on his terms. U.S. wants to make a deal on the U.S. terms. So you have a clash of, strategy. But in due time, I think U.S. and North Korea will come together to work out a deal, a roadmap. I hope so. My best hope.